Welcome again to this week's Analyser. I'm Ken Hinkley, assistant coach at the Gold Coast SUNS, and we're going to show you through another 4 edits this week from the recently played Geelong game. First edit I want to show you today is about some defensive decisions that we ask our players to make all the time. As you can see now, Geelong are breaking into their forward 50. Stephen May is back in the goal square. He has to make a decision to come and put pressure on this player. In doing that, he's going to leave his man free behind. So he's relying on one of his teammates to come and support him. It unfolds, he comes up, puts the pressure on. He has Jared Harbrow come and put pressure on. We almost prevent, an easy goal from Geelong. So we were just a little bit away from getting that done absolutely perfectly. Well, we're going to go into a ball movement pattern here. We're rebounding the ball from our defensive 50. So we're deep in the back pocket. We have to be a bit careful with the way we use that ball coming out of there. We get Jared Harbrow, get the first kick away to Jared Brennan, looking to create, but then playing it quite safe to Brownie, Campbell Brown. Campbell Brown's faced with a couple of decisions now. Does Campbell elect to try and switch the ball, or does Campbell continue down the line of traffic where the ball's been going? Clearly the thing that you see here is that Campbell has a look to come back and can tell that the Geelong players have rounded up our spares back here, so it's not an option for him. The next and only option is really to go long down the line. When we go into that position, we make sure that we have got some tall targets to go to, and then we outnumber at the fall of the ball as best we possibly can. In this case, we get the ball and we're able to run and carry the ball through the corridor a bit and almost finish with a good goal to crack.
Right. Cracker from 48 goes for home.
Well, the next edit we're going to show some education that we've got with Karmichael Hunt, positioning himself here in the middle of the ground. The ball's out on the wing. Now there's a time and a place where you have to you join in offensively or you join in defensively. Right now the ball is still in dispute. We're about to win the ball with Trent McKenzie. Karmichael Hunt, as you can tell, is about to set himself forward to try and create the play. As it unfolds, we win possession of the ball. Karmichael through the middle of the ground, getting free, running onto a loose ball, and ends up becoming Karmichael Hunt's first goal in AFL football through a really good offensive decision. And you can see that all his teammates and quite Karmichael, the crowd, everyone involved with the Gold Coast SUNS is quite excited for Karmichael Hunt. Finally, the last edit today I want to show you is a stoppage edit, and you'll see what goes on in a game of AFL football. If I just explain a few roles to you, you'll see right here we've got Gary Ablett, who is obviously our most attacking midfielder, and the Geelong team would be playing Cameron Ling against him. What the Geelong team will also do is help Cameron Ling by putting forwards up to put pressure on Gary Ablett to help starting positions for them. So you watch it unfolds. Matthew Stokes comes in and gets to Ablett. Travis Varco comes in and tries to get to Ablett, so they're trying to make sure that he's busy, even though Ling is down at this end of the ground. What that does to us is create confusion for our players. So we have defenders come in and trying to find the right men. James Kelly gets free and it starts to become a bit of a confusion. It's an all risk play that we're trying to do. So watch it unfold. You see the battle going on here. Stokes actually ends up with the ball and then Geelong win the clearance. The way to prevent this happening for us is for Gary to go straight to his direct opponent, Cameron Ling. Then if the Geelong forwards still want to stay with him, we'll actually create the advantage ourselves and we would have 2 players at Geelong playing against Gary and we should have a free player ourselves in that situation, which would hopefully set us up to be a more attacking position. That's the end of this week's game for us. This week the boys have got a big road trip. We've got to go over to Perth and play the West Coast Eagles, who have been one of the real improvers. Look forward to bringing you back some edits next week from that game, hopefully with a positive win for the Gold Coast SUNS.